What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction. In this one, we had U.S. military parade raises eyebrows among drill aficionados. Is British best? Before we dive in, if you guys happen to enjoy, please don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and let's get right to it.
Rank upon rank moving in unison. Each move exquisitely enacted. Precision, poise, perfection. Military drill performed exceptionally like this looks amazing. This doesn't look so good. Lackluster, lamentable, laughable.
Nah, this ain't a parade. This ain't a military parade. What? Why we not marching in unison? What? Nah. This ain't no parade.
Military drill is a high-stakes business, so the question is, to drill or not to drill? Trooping the colour in Britain, officially known as the King's Birthday Parade. It takes place every year at Horse Guards Parade in London on the official birthday of the monarch. And I've been lucky enough to witness this precision spectacle several times, and it never fails to impress me. This time the Coldstream Guards are trooping their colour. Contrast this scene with another parade happening thousands of miles away.
Receive specialized training for fighting in mountainous conditions. After
even African ROTC march, did marches and that, but it's saying that I do want to show the utmost gratitude and respect and thankfulness for what these soldiers go out and do and sacrifice, that time away from family, that time away from loved ones, that go into conditions that a lot of us would never want to be put into, and I just can't thank them enough. So to definitely to the service people, definitely thank you guys. Now I do think if you're gonna do a parade, now do it the British, they just look so in sync, so perfect and professional, and ours just look like we don't care about giving the effort of being perfect like that. And I don't know.
Period spent in active...
Washington, D.C., the U.S. Army Grand Birthday Parade. And if I was being unkind, I'd say some of them were ambling rather than marching. And if they can't put the effort in here, what would they be like on the battlefield? But maybe they've got it right. Perhaps the British military is far too obsessed with drill. It's of no use, some would argue, simply an anachronistic.
I feel like if you do every little thing and it's drilled inside of you, it becomes instinctive, right? To let you know every little thing is important. Just because we're not overseas, just because we're not in fighting situations, doesn't mean we're gonna relax. Every little thing that's drilled inside of you. So when you are on the battlefield, you don't really have to think. Instincts kind of take over, and you don't overlook any little detail.
Throwback to when Britain mattered, and we're desperate to cling to that. I think I disagree, though, and here's why. Foot drill, or just drill, goes back thousands of years. Soldiers would march into battle, be expected to gather in a formation, and react to words of command from their commanders once the battle got underway. The colours being trooped or shown here would also be used on that battlefield. Troops would rally around the colours. It was their focal point. It was their honour. Although this sort of battlefield is consigned to history, modern commanders say learning it fosters military discipline, as it requires instant obedience to commands and synchronised completion of those commands with the others in the unit. A skill set much needed in the modern battle space. Drill also forges a bond within regiments. The Coldstream's colours carry their battle honours, keeping that knowledge alive and relevant to the current crop of guards. Symbolic meanings everywhere. See these axe-wielding mounted troops? They're farriers. After a battle, they would use the point on the axe to dispatch fatally wounded horses, and the axe itself to cut off a hoof, which had the horse's army number inscribed on it, to be given to the quartermaster to prove the horse had died. And drill isn't just for Guards regiments. The senior services drill ability was tested in front of the world as they pulled the gun carriage carrying the late Queen at her funeral, here rehearsing before the solemn occasion. Then there's field gun, dismantling, carrying and reassembling an ancient gun, absolutely of no use practically, except how it develops teamwork and fosters camaraderie.
The 7th Infantry Division stationed at Joint Base Lewis McChord has been seeing continuous combat action ever since activation.
Which brings us back to the US.
I guess it is, when you think about it, it's two completely different countries, two completely different cultures. Not completely different, similar in some ways, but different cultures. And different celebrate the way you celebrate it, the way you do a parade. I just wish, like, I think I like the British way. Me personally, I like how everything's so in sync and perfect. Like, but I'm not holding nothing against America in any way of how they do it. I would like it the British way, but we are a different country and different culture. And I guess, and back in the day, I guess we did used to do it like that, but I guess it's changed. So.
Army birthday parade. And the simple question I've got, if you're going to go to the bother of marching, why not try and do it well?
I agree with that.
Because let's face it, the image it's projecting here isn't exactly awe-inspiring.
Have been awarded
A world away from Moscow or Pyongyang. The question I asked at the start of this was to drill or not to drill. Well, that's up to each government or each regime. But if you do it, do it well. Tim Cooper, BFBS Forces News.
Yeah, if you're going to do it to your
Thanks for
best.
watching. For more from BFBS...
But I want to hear what you guys' thoughts on that video. What do you think? I just think, yeah. And I don't want to disrespect our military, because I have so much respect for those servicemen and women. And so I don't want to be disrespectful in any way, shape, or form. I just feel like, if we're going to go for it, if we're going to have the parade, if we're going to celebrate, let's do it right. Let's be perfect. Or maybe perfection doesn't exist, but let's chase perfection and let us do it to the best of our ability. You feel me? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe things are just changed. Maybe it is two countries, but I definitely want to end with just another thank you to all those who serve, whether you're in the UK or the US. You men and women are absolute heroes. I want y'all to know I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, check out the next. I'll see you guys next time.